I think we started off, a great opening weekend. We went into it, we knew it was going to be a really tough competition. I said before, it's going to be probably 4 evenly matched teams, and I thought that if we played well, we had a really good chance of winning. And if we didn't, then we might have a little tougher time. And I was really proud because we came out every match, the beginning of the matches, we were in control. And, a couple of them, of course, the other team's going to come back and they're going to make a run and they're going to start playing maybe the way they're capable of. And that happened every one of the matches. And our girls did a great job of staying composed and really close out the games. So we saw about everything we would want to see out of a first weekend, and obviously it's good to get some wins. But the other part of it, good to see us kind of get in some different situations, have to fight out of a hole. The Charlotte match we were down 2-1, and you never know how a team's going to respond to that situation. And I was just proud that our girls they pulled together and fought through, and it just tells you a lot about the character. Turned around last night, had a game against UAB. It, to me, could be one of our biggest learning experiences we could have this season, because we prepared a little different way for that match than we had the other ones, and it showed. We didn't come out the way we needed to, and you can't say we didn't fight hard. We played hard. They wanted to get turn things around, but that's just one of those that we probably have to learn. Just the little differences. If you don't come out quite the same way, that it's going to cost you. So hopefully, the girls afterward, they were very upset, and I think they don't want to let that happen again. So hopefully that'll help us.
And then in the opening weekend, and even at times last night, your defense has been big for you. They've been all over the place. Talk about your defense. You got some familiar names that people are familiar with. Lauren Harkins had a big weekend. Brittany Witten has been good as always. And the addition of some help on back row from a freshman. Just talk about what your defense has been so far.
Well, so far that's been probably one of our biggest strengths. Lauren, she earned MVP, of the first tournament, and but it's not just her. We've got if you look at Brittany and Alex, freshmen in the back row. Paige, I think, does a great job. We moved her over on the right side this year, and then our setters, whichever one's back there playing. I think Brooke has improved her defense tremendously since last year. So, there's a combination of you're going to see maybe the numbers. People in the back row, they're going to maybe have a certain number of digs, and but I think another big part for us has been that our block has been a lot more consistent. We're taking away areas that make it a lot easier to play defense behind. So, for us, that's going to be a key. It always is. I think any team that's played us the last few years, they make comments about our defense, and I think this year will probably be no different.
It doesn't get any easier. You go to Alabama this weekend with a tough tournament, and you have another midweek game against the SEC next week, an in-state game at Auburn. Mm-hmm. So talk about what you're looking at in the next week.
Well, this week going to be a tough tournament. Just like you said, it's teams that every one of them can play at a high level. It needs to beat Mississippi State in their first tournament. SMU has gone. They pushed one of the top 20 teams in the nation, to the limit. So, Alabama is going to be obviously a very good team. So, for us, we're not too worried about the things that they do. We're trying right now to make sure of getting us, consistently playing our highest level possible, and that's, a lot of that's preparation. Just getting continuity and adding some new things into our offense, and we feel confident that if we're doing everything that we need to, we have a good chance to win. That's kind of the only thing we can really worry about. It's great to get wins in these tournaments. We enjoyed last weekend, but the other part, we want to make sure we're improving all the way through, and again, I hope wins come with that.